Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. To get my notes out. Who's in the building? Say hi. So, per usual, I am put my hair up. I am multitasking. I am cleaning some chicken, seasoning it. So if you see me looking this way, let me see. That's distracting. Maybe I should move this over some. Hey, Connie Singleton. Hey, Shops. Let's see. Can you see me? Cleaning some chicken. Oh, sorry. Did y'all watch Beverly Hills? Yeah, it's kind of good, right? Amazing. My voice is still hoarse. If you can hear it from all the partying. Should I put the camera this way? No, this is good. Yes, that was a excellent birthday present. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Did y'all watch Beverly Hills tonight? Tonight? Is this distracting? This noise? This water? Can y'all hear me over this water? Oh, maybe it's not so loud. We're gonna get into Beverly Hills. Oops, sorry. So they were just asking about you. Yes, I was doing some sleeping yesterday. I was up all weekend doing 12 and 14-hour lives. But I wanted to talk about, I feel weird with this camera up here like this, but if I bring it down, sorry. This is weird with the camera being up like this. All right, whatever. Hold on 1 second. That's like too much in my face. Is that better? Okay, make it here for the first time. Thank you, Shell. Is this better? Yes, it's a little better. All right, I'll clean my chicken. All right, so hold on. There is, I feel like it wasn't so bad up at the top. Sorry. There is an argument online that Garcelle's mom is racist and was treating Garcelle a certain kind of way on the trip to, was it Augusta? And I just don't agree. I think like with women, older women, I have a Southern grandmother or had one and family in the South. And I think inherently there's some inherent racism, but I didn't really even get that from Sutton's mom. I got Garcelle was doing too much. And the difference in Garcelle and treatment, and I didn't even really feel like they were treated so differently. I mean, there was definitely a difference in like conversation, but I feel like if she was so racist, she wouldn't even have been allowed to stay in Sutton's mom's house. Number one, and number two, if okay, so let's just break it down. So the argument, I went on the preview. Yes, she was in the preview on that Bravo has on YouTube. they are in the comments saying, "Oh, racism," and she's treating Avi different too, because Avi is whatever nationality he is. So the theme is like she's treating like non-white people racist. And for one, you have Garcelle coming in, and I think the first interaction was, "Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, this is wonderful. I love you. I mean, I love your grandchildren." Or and it was something like, "Nice to meet you. I heard so many things. Oh, I hope there were good things." Um, well, that remains to be seen. And then the next thing is people saying that she's treating Kyle different. If you notice, I do not think her mom was racist. Girl, she was. But a black mother would have. I think a black mother would have responded worse, because I am looking at, if one of my daughter's white friends came in my house and in my kitchen, my mother, who is no longer with us, this is her kitchen. My mother wouldn't even let us in her kitchen while she was cooking. One of my friends reminded me that the first time my mom offered her something to eat, she's like, "Sure, I'll come." And followed my mom into the kitchen. My mom at the thing, she's like, "Stop right there. You can just wait." Yes, why is you here? If so, it's just certain things. So you in this woman's kitchen, and it's like, they call it sassing. Why are you sassing this woman? You're like playing like mental tennis with her. You're going back and forth when it's not a back and forth situation. This, "Hi, nice to meet you." Okay, especially if Sutton already warned you and Kyle that she doesn't get along with her mother. Her mother's a piece of work, and why would you think to take it upon yourself to, I'm going to, really, I'm going to be the one who fixes this. Number one. Number two, if you notice, Kyle doesn't speak unless spoken to. And that's a big rule, not even down south, just with older people in general. And a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, Garcelle was just trying to do this." Garcelle, tell me you didn't, just say you didn't have a grandma without saying you didn't have a grandma. Because older people didn't play that shit. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people today. Y'all didn't have praying grandmothers, and y'all didn't have people to raise y'all the right way. Garcelle is polite, but she has no manners. Even at the dinner when they were on Kathy's trip, I forget where they went, but when she butted into when Kyle and Dorit were going back and forth, and she was just like, "No," in the middle of the conversation, and then like they're having their little thing, they're sparring, they're going back and forth, and you just butt in. Nobody was talking to you. Nobody asked you a thing. But yet, here you go again. Then you inserted yourself into that and threw off that whole conversation. But back to Augusta, Garcelle was trying to talk to her like she was a peer. Yes, it's like little girl. And in this sense, she is a little girl. You are a little girl. So let me see what I have in my notes. All right. Ivy comes down and says, "This woman is in the kitchen, mind you. It's still Sutton's kitchen, but in the kitchen, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if she has the run of the house when Sutton is not." Oh shit! Hold on. I don't know. Welcome.
Wow. I wasn't raised right. My grandmother, a praying grandmother. What did I walk into? Wow.
Well, what part did you hear? What part did you come in on?
I heard that bullshit you was talking. Go ahead, girl. I'll let you finish. It's your review. Go ahead. You
Okay,
got
so
it.
I was taking this into the praying grandma. Well, I don't know if she prayed, but this woman's kitchen, well, Sutton's kitchen, where she's getting ready to eat, and he says, "You're no longer having breakfast, you're having brunch."
Right.
He doesn't ask her anything. He just says this to this woman, this older woman. "You're no longer that, what you're doing. We're not doing it anymore. We're having brunch. You should go change." And she like, "Nigga, what? I'm fine. I'll wear this." He's like, "You don't want to, basically put on something a little nicer. And she's like, no. So not only that, he starts fucking up the food, like the grits. You telling me about what we can right do, and you can't mess up breakfast or brunch that we're now having. So then, okay, so did Garcelle and Sutton's mom go out by themselves? Yeah, because Kyle and her came down later. So, child, I was cleaning and her turn on us. What was it? Okay. Um, so she's like, yeah, I think that Sutton just wants you to hear. I mean, Sutton just wants to hear, that you love her and blah 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 blah. And she says it's none of your business. And my thing is, everything isn't about race. It's like you can be wrong, and it doesn't have to be about the color of your skin. Because, like I said, if one of my daughter's white friends came into just friend period, but especially a white friend came into my house and was telling me, you should sit down, telling me anything about how I should treat my daughter, I might have had a different reaction. I think her reaction was kind of nice, actually. You know. Um, let me see. Oh, back to Ivy. And then when they were in the kitchen, he was over talking Reba because Kyle had just come in for running, and he's like cutting off their conversation. So Kyle gets uncomfortable. She leaves. She's like, "I'm going to go get in the shower." He's like, "Yeah, you go do that." And he's just over talking this woman. So it's not that I was saying. I don't know if you heard the comments on the Bravo page. Is she's being racist to whoever, basically who isn't white, which is Ivy and Garcelle. But Ivy is being really fucking rude. Garcelle is very polite, but she has bad manners. Um, Talking over Kyle. Kyle exit. Kyle doesn't speak unless spoken to. If you notice, he insists on her changing the curl. He's fucking the grits up. So in Philly, I feel like Garcelle's whole tone with Reba is like she's bidding off of Reba. I don't know if y'all know what that means. I don't know if it's a Philly slang or a Philly term, but it's like Reba is the source of your entertainment. Like you're like playing too much with this lady. And that's like, with all the laughing and stuff. And maybe Reba can pick up on that. It's not just race. So I don't know if anybody else caught. So when they're sitting at the table. Hold on. I don't know if anybody else caught when Garcelle said, Sutton's very generous. And she's like, yeah, she's always been like that. And back to when they first met, right? Let me move this down some because it feels weird so high. Back to when they first met, she was like, when Garcelle had called her son weird, she's like, I got a weird one too. She was like, yeah, I know, I seen him. That tells me that Reba watches the show. So if she watches the show, I'm pretty sure that she's seen where Garcelle will be saying stuff like, put my name on the card. Like,
girl.
Listen, as a mother, let me tell you this, right? My daughter, I would have, for her birthdays and stuff like that, I would let her cousins, it'd be like 5, 6, 7 kids like all together. I would take them all to the Nellery. We would go out to eat, stay in a hotel suite, and just have fun. If they wanted to go to the movies, if whatever they wanted to do, that's what we did. And then there was this girl down the street that I couldn't stand, but she was just like always pressed to be like, you ever had somebody just want to be your friend so bad, but you just like, no thanks, I'm cool. So she had 2 daughters that, she was finally able to afford to send them to my daughter's school, because I remember when she said she didn't have uniforms for the public school. But anyway, so she finally got to the school.
Come on, big side, and talk it.
So all of a sudden, like, they're like begging my daughter to come over. They just want to like, and the other kids, they all had their own money and stuff. I paid for everything, but if they wanted a little extra stuff, they, got their own stuff. They didn't have any money when they came. They was hungry when they came. It was just like, y'all are here, like, just, y'all are trying to use my daughter. Y'all want to play her. we and her rock band and all of that. And you could tell, So I'm not saying Garcelle is that bad, but
Mhm.
all that put your name on the card and oh, we're not flying private. I'm pretty sure she has picked up on, Garcelle being a moocher. So that might be playing a factor into I wouldn't even call it attention. What would you call the energy between her and Reba?
I don't think there's any energy. I thought so. I thought the first episode, I was kind of like, okay, where's this going? But then this episode, when she came downstairs, Garcelle was like, "Oh, you look nice." Reba was like, "Oh, you look nice." Also, I
Right.
think Reba is just Sutton with less money.
Okay.
That's all. Because Sutton is a nasty girl, but
She is.
I don't. No, I agree. I agree that Garcelle, it was not her play. I don't think she had any ill behind it,
Right.
but it was not
I
her
don't think
place to have that conversation with Sutton's mom.
no. I agree with that. I don't think Garcelle had a malicious um bone in her body, like she was coming from anywhere malicious. Just that she was perhaps doing too much or thought, she was gonna be the one to fix this lifelong thing that Sutton has with her mom. Now, she said the thing about jealousy, and I don't know, maybe Sutton told her something, but I didn't get jealousy. I got even so when they were going to the house, Sutton's mom could have feelings about he was treating he was treating Reba like he treats Sutton. Who was?
Avi, I thought so she treated him like the help, but she treated him like
Sutton,
the
right?
gay help. Her tone, her tone changed when he walked into the room, and I don't think it had nothing to do with race.
No. He was boss. He was rude. He just came in, he was like, we're no longer doing breakfast. We're doing brunch, and you should go change your clothes. Basically saying like you're not dressed properly. Stop whatever you're doing. You look like she's about to eat or something to me, or whatever she's about to do. He was being rude, but he's awkward like Sutton is. So I don't know what that is. I don't want to just automatically give people analysis, mental analysis like Garcelle,
Hmm.
but he was rude in that moment.
Hmm.
Um, I, so yeah, I think like maybe the energy people are picking up on is not everything isn't race. It's just not. And Garcelle was being rude and forward. And even going back to how do you feel about their initial meeting where they were going back and forth? Because that turned a lot of people off when she didn't say that when she called Kyle pretty and she didn't call Garcelle pretty.
Wait, say that again.
I said, how do you feel about the when they first met and she called Kyle pretty and not Garcelle?
I honestly, I didn't even think about it. Even when Garcelle had mentioned it, I didn't think she was like. I thought she was just like, "Oh, she ain't say that about me." And I think
Okay.
it's kind of like if we all out and somebody go, "Oh, Richie, I like your outfit," and then and I met them and I shook their hand first, and then I
Right.
and I would have probably whispered, "What's do y'all like my outfit?" But I wouldn't have been like I would have been like doing like in a fun kind of way, and I think that's what Garcelle was doing. I don't think she was doing it in a way of like trying to start nothing.
Okay. Because I didn't even pay it any mind until everybody else, was saying everything that they were saying.
Right. I don't. Yeah, I honestly didn't think nothing of it. I didn't. I didn't think nothing of it because it was the way she said it. Like she didn't make it a big deal. She didn't put it on front street. Like she was just kind of like whispered a little bit. And remember, they're mic'd up, so we're pretty much going to hear everything they have to say. Um, so that's what I believe.
Let me look at my notes. Wait a minute. Gabor's texting me. Our show come back on the 16th. The show you put me on. I don't know. What he's talking about? The 16th. What's on the 16th? Oh, White Lotus. You y'all watch that
Mm-mm.
on HBO? Are you kidding me?
I haven't watched it. Mm-mm.
All right, so Garcelle bitten off of Reba. Reba, she's very generous. After Reba said it's none of your business. Oh, okay. So after Reba says, I don't think it's any of your business, Garcelle keeps going with it. That's when she said the thing about jealousy or whatever. Like after Reba said that's none of your business, I feel like that should have been the end of that conversation. At least with Reba, have more
Mm-hmm.
of a conversation with Sutton, like Kyle did when Reba told her that she wasn't not affectionate, she wasn't nurturing. She went back to Sutton and discussed it with Sutton. Like she didn't keep going along with Reba with it. I don't know. I just think Garcelle was doing too much. That's really it. Um, it is like I said. It's more of a Southern grandmom, Southern old white lady thing where
Richie, let me
you
jump down.
speak.
I'm gonna get back up.
Huh?
I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna jump down. I'll get back up though.
Okay.
All right.
It's more of a Southern grandmom, Southern white lady thing. That's all. I don't think it's racism, but of course the Garcelle stands are running with that. I agree with you. Garcelle should have a better way. Garcelle been having the same wig on the whole season. I hope she got a couple different ones, but it seems like she looks better with the black hair with like a kinky curly with a kinky curly thing. Maybe not kinky curly, but that curly look. She said what in a confessional? So yeah, I mean there wasn't really too much. Oh, and Miss Boz, if you're nasty. Hold on. I know we talking about but Richie. I need your Super Bowl critique. Okay, I will get to that. Hey, El
Hey,
Michelle,
hey, how you?
what's going on? How did you feel
Um,
about?
yeah, I decided to call instead of just keep talking in the chat.
Hey, yeah, it's easier.
Yeah, yeah. But what was the last thing you said? I'm sorry.
How about the Southern Grandmom thing or Garcelle keeping the conversation going after she said,
Oh yeah,
um,
no, keeping the conversation going. I feel like she mentioned one thing saying that she was a friend and that was the reason why. But after that, what she said, she mentioned the jealousy thing in the confessional. She really didn't say that in front of
okay. But
old
my
girl's
thing is,
mom.
how did you come to that conclusion though?
Probably
I
just
guess it's something Sutton told her.
Yeah, I feel like it's based off things that Sutton told her, how she was closer to her dad, how her dad, they were like, so close and she wasn't close to her mom like that. But my thing is, it's just like um, two things, just like Sutton said, she wasn't in her parents' relationship, one, and two, um, Garcelle just met that woman. She can't even say that for sure either. Like,
Right. That's what I'm saying. And like, how did you get that?
right. So I feel like it's a valid read, but you can't say that is the right read. You know what I'm
But
saying?
what was she jealous of that? Was she jealous of the mom's affection? I mean, the dad's affection towards Sutton. Does Sutton have any brothers? Oh, yeah, she does have a brother, right?
Yeah, John David is his name. Well, it was a John David. John Clark. I
Okay.
don't know.
She said he's the weird one, right? Or no, her grandchild was weird.
Yeah, but it might be the weird one in her family though. Who knows?
Obviously, she is. I just think but you know what? They say that children of therapists are always screwed up. So that seems like a lot was happening here. Because I would say Sutton needs to go to therapy about it because she has a lot of unresolved issues, and her mother won't really. She's not a nurturer, and she's not going to have this. To me, it was like she didn't want to have this breakdown. Like when she was saying, "Oh, don't go to their house. Don't like that's rude. Don't knock on those people's door. Leave those people alone. They paying
Hmm.
rent or whatever." But she didn't want to deal with that shit again. And remember when
Yeah.
Sutton said that her mother didn't miss the dad. You don't know what their relationship was. She might have been happy. I don't know. Let's see him go. Um,
Because
I can see.
I was watching the after show before I came. Well, I was watching the after show after the show, and
This
a
is
couple of
already.
things that she mentioned about after her dad died. Like she wants to still talk to her mom about this. Like she has more questions about the day her dad died. Like both Jennifer Tilly and Garcelle was just like, "Ooh, girl, don't do that." Like it's like and they were trying to tell her like your mom is different. Everybody's different. And your mom is the type of woman who wants to put things away, like wants to be strong and stoic, and has raised you to be strong and stoic as well. Like she thought you were going to be in she thought you were going to go into like more of a business mind or more of like a academia mind instead of more in the arts, because she thought you were going to follow her. Like, so the fact
Right.
that you didn't, like, maybe like that just changed your relationship with her, you know? Was one of the things
Yeah.
they tried to explain to her, what they were trying to tell her. But like I said, she still wants to go talk to her mom more about her dad's death.
What's up, Gabor?
What's
Thank
good,
you for
girl?
joining us.
No problem, baby. I was laying down, child.
I was just
What you
saying
think?
how Garcelle is out of place. It's not
Mm-hmm.
racism.
You don't think it's racism? Me either.
I don't. But there's a lot of people who do. Especially, I was reading when they put the preview up for this week. There's a lot of people. Like almost every comment is about the lady being racist to Garcelle, and I hate that narrative. What do you have to say?
Well, I don't think that I always say, I don't think that we are as far from from racism like we as much as we like to believe that we was in the 60s.
Hello.
I just think that it's still there. It's just underlined
Right.
because you can't even say certain things to Garcelle. Anytime you say something to her, it's almost racism. So, you know, that didn't stop her from going over there trying to play in that woman's face.
That's what I said. To
You
me,
notice
like Garcelle.
she wasn't even saying Miss Reba. She was just saying Reba like that was one of her friends.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. Like, where's Reba? Hey Reba. I was like, oh wow.
Oh, I would have a real problem with that if one of my daughter's friends came in talking about, hey, Nita,
But
bitch, what?
did Cal call her Miss Reba?
I didn't really hear call her name.
No, she didn't
Colin,
call her Miss Reba. She called her Reba.
Thank you. Thank
Mm.
you.
But
Well, they
yeah,
go
I
for
do
both.
agree. But the thing is, I
Well, they
do
go
agree
for
with
both of
Gabor.
them
I think,
though. They
I'm
go for
sorry.
both of them. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go say. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, I do agree with you. I do feel like in certain points we are too sensitive, especially like you said, I feel like they can't even say anything to Garcelle that we're going to be up in arms. Like, I do
Mhm.
feel like she was overplaying her hand with Sutton's mom. Like she went too far in like trying to continue the conversation.
to me, it was like she was bidding off of Garcelle. And when I say bidding, it's like making her like the butt of your jokes or like your source of entertainment. Like, but especially like when she was laughing when she gave her the scarf and stuff. That's like when you bid off of somebody. When we say that here, like I said, y'all not gonna bid off me. Like when we was talking about when we was on y'all when we was talking about the D sucking on your live that night, and y'all was like laughing at me. That's kind of like y'all bidding off me, like you know what I'm saying? Like laughing at when y'all was laughing.
Make you the butt of the
Mhm.
joke. Yeah.
That's what I mean by bidding. So like, I feel like Garcelle was like joking around with that lady. When you bid off people, the person who you bidding off of is in on it too. Like you bidding off this lady, and it's not funny because this feels serious for something, and I don't know.
Would the reaction be the same if it was Bowles?
Doing that to Sutton's mom?
Yeah.
Absolutely, because I
Mhm.
I
think
think it'd
Bowles
be
is doing too
worse.
much.
I think it'd actually be worse if it's Bose, because Bose and Sutton don't even know each other like that. At least Garcelle and Sutton are friends. But I
Mhm.
What do
feel
you
like
mean different if Bubbles? Like just if she was there instead of Garcelle, or
What I mean is, would the reaction be the same I'm in agreement. I don't think it was racist at all.
Okay.
I'm wondering if the reaction would be the same online and just through conversation if it was Bowles, um, and she was talking to Reba like that.
I would be interested to see how Garcelle and Bose. Well, I will only say Garcelle now because she's the only person that we've seen meet a parent, right? But I mean, well, Bose has met the Reed parent, but we didn't see her like actually film with her. We saw her meet them and then go outside. But
Mhm.
it would be interesting to me to see how Garcelle would address Bose's parents, or what was Garcelle friend with Cherie's parents. Like if she was to, how she would interact with a black person's parent. Will she use
Yeah,
like Miss and Mrs. to them, or just
I would
call
like to
them
see that too.
right by their first name?
She wouldn't do that to
Because
her.
sometimes we do stuff. Sometimes we do stuff we don't know that we're aware of. You know what I'm saying? And so I would wonder if she would go, if she was talking to a black person, would she just call them? You know what I'm saying? Like if she,
Yeah,
Nene was saying Joyce. Nene didn't call Joyce Miss Joyce, Mama Joyce. Nene called Joyce Joyce.
true.
Like that was one of her friends, but everybody else called her Mama Joyce.
But on Love and Marriage, don't they call Wanda Miss Wanda, or do they call her Wanda?
Miss
I can't
Wanda.
remember.
What
They called her Miss Wanda.
I wonder
Yeah,
if I wonder if like maybe they build a relationship on the outside. Again, I'm just talking. What if they build a relationship on the outside, and then now it just happened, the cameras happen to be there, but I was calling you Miss the whole time, and you kind of like, oh no, you don't have to do that. Just call me Reba. Like I have a friend who I used to do that. Her mom was like, oh, just call me by just call me this, and I'm like, okay, you sure? Like she was like, yeah. I was like, okay.
oh, you
Yeah,
saying
I
she
feel like she's a.
couldn't
I'm sorry. I feel like she's a woman from the South. I feel like if you start calling her Miss, an older woman from the South, if you call her Miss something something, she'll let you. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like she's that type of one. Like
Mm-hmm.
do y'all think that um do y'all think that Sutton will get upset now that they're calling her mom a racist? Like, how does Sutton feel about that?
she's
Mm-hmm.
gonna become defensive. Yes.
I mean,
Now
who
she gonna be
wouldn't?
defensive. She was defensive when they was doing it to her first season. So of course she's going to be defensive.
Yeah, who wouldn't be defensive and upset if your mom was getting called?
I mean, like towards Garcelle though.
No,
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
no. Why would she get mad at Garcelle?
I think that Garcelle was dog whistling in certain stuff that
Mm-hmm.
she was doing to the woman on the show,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think that it's I mean, I just feel like that she probably tell Garcelle, girl, they doing that because you was playing with my mama. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't know if it's Garcelle's fault. I do think that with her just coming on the show by herself, being a white woman from the South, and the way that she used her words, like the way that she talk, her accent, people would
Mm-hmm.
have thought that regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Sutton set Garcelle up for real, for real. If
She
you
set her
want to be
mama up
honest,
too. I feel like she set her mama up.
yeah, she
She
really
know how this
did.
fan base gonna be.
I hear a lot of Garcelle.
But she
This
said
Garcelle.
she got.
I ain't hear nobody drag Bowles. I ain't hear nobody drag Bowles yet.
What we dragging balls for, baby?
You mustn't. Did you watch the episode?
I did,
I
but
did.
the title say is Sutton's mother Reba treating Garcelle differently than Kyle. I didn't see nothing about no
Oh,
balls.
I didn't see the title. I'm sorry, I didn't see the.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well,
I
we
really
can
didn't see.
talk about those. Did you? So when she said to Dorit, what did she say was like a record scratch?
Girl,
Remind
wake
me.
up, girl.
When
She
she
told
said
her, girl, wake up,
which
girl.
time?
The nigga setting you up, bitch.
Mm-hmm. It's the art of war.
You gonna have a
Yeah, it's
baby
the
with
order war,
somebody
bitch.
you don't know
That bitch nigga trying to get you in the corner, girl, and have
That
you over
part.
that weak girl, and he gonna do whatever he want to do to you.
them? We already know she.
Even
We already know she ain't a good judge of character. She can't keep no job, so we already know she ain't a good job judge.
oh,
You sure can
even
tell
though
black
she
woman
didn't,
down.
even though she might, even though she telling the truth, is she doing it the right way? Cause you see how Erica was looking.
Is she doing what the right way?
Like, is she being too harsh?
I think that
Who?
On
Erica was doing
Dorit.
the same thing.
Bose.
I know. I think that
Killing
Erica was doing the same thing. They both was like, "Girl, you need to, girl, stop playing." And they both was looking. That's why she was like telling Erica. I think Erica was damn near worse because she was telling
What
Erica, "Stop side eyeing." You know what I'm saying? They was looking at each other like, "Girl, this bitch is ill." You know what I'm saying? You just told us the nigga that sent you the paperwork last week saying that you about to start paying for everything, and now you sitting up here making it seem like she act like that because she spoke to the nigga, and that's what I'm saying about Dorit. She dizzy, you know, dumb Dora. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You get up or have a one civilized conversation with the nigga, and you think y'all getting ready to be back together, baby.
because it's
That man don't want you, girl, because y'all had a phone conversation. Did he
because
move in?
because the
If he
story
didn't
is
move in, he ain't coming back.
because
no.
the story is not true.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. Like, is she trying to walk it back because it's not
Mhm.
real?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny. You know, I go up for Dorit. That's my girl. But girl, it felt like to me that she was trying to walk it back and take back everything you said. But some of the shit that you took that you said, baby, you can't take back.
No, she can't. She went
And
too
that's
hard. She went too hard trying to prove a point, and then now it's like, well, hold on, Dorit, because some of this stuff don't sound right. The first thing you meet somebody, the first thing out your mouth is, "Hi, my name is Dorit. My husband is an alcoholic."
a
And then
full blown alcohol. Hey, Candy.
and then he just sent you a 7-page letter like you Aaliyah. And then he done did this and he done did that. And it's like, wait a minute, Dorit, what's going on? Like, what's
Time out. When you get emails, they don't come in pages.
she printed it
Unless
out?
it's
That part.
Yeah,
And then one moment you said it was 7 pages on the after show. You said it was 9 pages. Which one is it? But even if it's fake, but
either
They're
one.
probably attachments.
okay. That
so if it's
makes more sense.
attachments, that sound like it's legal documents. Or did you just write this up and he took a picture and he like sent it to her? Like it sounds like legal documents. So if it's legal documents, it sounds like he's already spoken to a lawyer, Dorit. Like my thing is
But they
if
haven't
the
gotten
word
the
divorce,
divorce.
He could have told her it gotta be legal documents because he could have told her that you're gonna start paying for shit on the phone. Through a
right.
phone conversation and through a text message. It ain't nothing you gotta email nobody.
But see
Yeah.
where Dorita's full of shit is when she said, "Oh, I
Fighting
text
with the
PK."
babies.
Say it
Fight,
again.
fighting with the kids.
Yes.
Now everything is about the kids. My
Yep.
babies. No, I try to get a breath of fresh air for the babies. Girl,
hmm
bye.
And
Bye,
then
girl.
also she talking about some I text PK and then I had to text him again. Really PK. And then he said, "I'm at a friend's wedding. See you later." Dorit, you lying.
Yes. Just like how Jagger be saying all of these like Harvard, giving her these Harvard level like
Well,
conversations.
I'm not about to sit up here and let y'all drag my girl.
Too late.
Dorit,
We not about to let you we not about to do that to Dee.
Why?
why not?
She
We
full of
not about
shit.
to do that to Riri.
That's why her and Bose get along so why they both full of shit.
Oh no, baby.
And I, and I'm and I
You
want this
seen
to
it?
be on the record. I've already said it on my channel. I'm gonna say it
Mm-hmm.
on Richie B channel, and when Gabor do his, I'm gonna say it on his channel on the record. And I'm talking to you and Gabor.
Mm-hmm.
At the
Ooh.
at the end of the season, I want an apology.
For what?
I don't care
For
how
what?
you. I don't care how you do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, girl. Hold on. Um,
Wait, that's
listen, I
something better.
told y'all when we first saw Bose. Y'all was going up for her, and I said, "Oh, she full of it. Watch." And now y'all coming around. I mean, not Bow's full of it. And by
I
the end
don't
of the
Why?
think
season,
she's full of it. I don't
and
think
by
she's
the end,
full of it.
by the end of the season, y'all gonna be over her. And I
I
don't
don't
care how
think
you.
she's
I
full
don't
I'm
care.
of
not
it. Garcelle
real.
still
Hold on.
Garcelle's still on her
Oh,
first confessional.
let me just
Kyle on her third or fourth confessional. Garcelle's still on her first
let me just
confessional. She
hold
couldn't
on.
even
Let me
afford
just get
another
this.
outfit.
Hold on. Let me just get the last part out. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care how y'all. I don't care how y'all say I'm sorry. I don't care if you text it, if you put it in the chat, if you put it on the iPod. I just want y'all to say it, and then we'll be fine.
Well, Q,
I
I'm
don't think you're
telling
gonna
you
receive nothing
now.
from me, baby, because I don't see it.
I'm telling you now that I don't think it's apology worthy, but I'm telling you now.
Oh, come
Um,
on, Dr. Wendy.
Q, I just want to know, Q, what is the
that,
shit that she's full of?
wait.
Like,
I think Boz is doing too much, and just like she's inserting herself with this PK thing, and it might not even be
Yes,
real.
yes.
I don't think that she inserting herself in it. You think she inserting herself in it? I think that
Yes.
she's giving her friend advice.
She is when you look at the after show and all the other stuff, I do feel like she's exerting herself in it. Right now, I do feel like on the show she is giving her advice. I do feel like she has almost extended her hand because I feel like Doree has made her like her bona fide best friend. Like the way she's like kind of following behind her. But I do feel like because she is so close with Dorit, and because she's always listening to Dorit's problems and Dorit doesn't stop talking, she has like not made friends with everybody else. And I'm interested to see what's going to happen like starting next week based on the previews.
But she's already made enemies with the other
Sutton.
girls or rubbed them the wrong way on behalf of Dorit.
We about to see because it looks like Frank Garcelle gonna get into it at the house.
Yeah,
well, Garcelle is shaking buys in the press already, isn't she?
Well, that wasn't really real. I read it. It wasn't really that bad as they tried to make it seem. And then I actually saw the video. She wasn't as shady as the headline read.
Gotcha.
So what was she saying?
She basically just said that, like basically Bose came in and inserted herself in the drama, but she wasn't saying it in a negative way. Like Bose came in and mixed well with the girls is what she was trying to say. She just jumped in there.
But Bose she's already made enemies because she got at Kathy's house and said, "Oh, Kyle was cold to me." When was Kyle cold to you?
Weird to me that she said that to Kathy.
My thing is, I feel like that's a question she should have asked somebody like Erica, but maybe because she says she doesn't know the relationship or the backstory between Kyle and her sisters. But I feel like anybody in the group to ask that would be Erica.
That's the Kathy Hilton. Like basically, you talking shit about her sister to her.
That too. Well,
you should know enough to know. We was watching the clip of Kim and Kyle running down on Brandy. Like they ride for each other when they all getting along. Like that's weird.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You mean when Brandy turned Kyle every which way but right?
She talking about when they was at
the first time they met when Brandy was on the Precious.
Got it. Yes. Okay.
When they like, you are a goddamn bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe where you come from, they do that. But her little boy had pissed in the pool, and she was like, "That's what boys do." And she was like, "Maybe where you're from, that's what they do." I want that.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Kyle is some nasty work, baby. You don't come after the kids. You don't come after the kids, though. That boy was, you know what I'm saying? I would have excused that and never brought it up. I would have excused, if it was a child, I would have excused it and never brought it up. But if it was a grown drunk bitch, pull her panties to the side and peed in my motherfucking yard.
But Bose, I say this and I'm standing on this. Bose is looking for a fight. She's looking for an argument. But I don't think calling Kyle cold to you when we saw Kyle at your bedside when you were sick. When we saw Kyle and everything. Like,
well, yeah, that was odd. But I also feel like it was odd that Kyle invited everybody to apologize for leaving except for the person that was hosting, which was Boz, when she stormed out of the Boz's event.
Well, she was trying to line up her troops. She wasn't really
trying to line up her troops because she was meeting with them the next day. That's what Garcelle was saying.
But like, still, did you apologize? Did she send flowers? No. Girl, you left my event, but you apologizing to everybody else.
Question: is it really that big of a deal for somebody to leave your house mad if you made them mad?
It ain't that big of a deal. People walk out and stuff. My thing is this, girl, you was being messy. You was starting shit. The text messages really had nothing to do with you.
Oh, y'all just don't like Boz. Okay.
No, I like Boz. I like Boz. But what I'm saying is if you want an apology, my thing is if you want an apology, say you want an apology and pull Kyle to the side and say you need an apology. But to say that she has been cold to you when she ain't been cold to you, to me, I think that's crazy.
Yes. That's what Bose is really mad about. You can't be mad about anything else that Kyle has done because she hasn't done anything to you. So if that's what you're mad about, focus on that.
But I know you're right. She won't be on her knees crying. Bose won't be on her knees crying.
We don't know yet.
Oh, baby, she won't. She ain't that type of girl. She ain't that type of girl. That's Garcelle, baby. She ain't that type of girl.
But to go to my sister's house and sit at her table with her fine diner resets and call me cold in front of my sister is messed up. and I wish Kyle was a girl who was quick on her feet and who could really like read the house down because I want
But
Mhm.
Kyle.
she is though. But
But
she
I
gonna
don't
bring
feel
Yeah,
like
it
that's.
out.
she's not gonna say it like that because if I was her, I would have told Andy, I'm so tired of you hiring these black bitches and they coming for me. Shit, if y'all got something to say with me, say it. Don't get the because Garcelle did it already too. Remember, Garcelle said that she was the least welcoming to her. And when she called Garcelle out at the reunion, Garcelle was like, "Oh, I was drinking and I couldn't remember nobody else's name." Girl, please. Girl, you know they rolled that beautiful bean footage and they couldn't say that I wasn't being not welcoming to you, girl. But you came to my event and you raised your paddle and said you was gonna pay $5,000, girl, and you didn't the check never came. But
The
she's not gonna
infamous
call him out
couple.
like that though. I want him to call him out.
Yeah. And Kyle is not going to. Kyle don't get it in her to really get Bowles because Bowles is wrong. It's point blank and period. Bowles is wrong.
She wrong,
She
Q, but I do feel like you
was
coming on strong. It ain't the end of the world now, Q.
No.
Right, I
Listen,
don't agree. Like, I don't feel like that's wrong. This like for her to ask her sister. The perfect person to ask would have been Erica, though. But like, I don't feel like it's a
Mhm.
big deal.
no, she
Like,
shouldn't
it's
have.
not a
She
burn
shouldn't
bridges type of question to ask my
She
sister.
shouldn't have asked at all though because Kyle was not cold to her, so it's not a question to ask.
El
The
Michelle,
question.
are
Again,
you
I
trying to
agree.
say, El Michelle, are you trying to say you don't think that Kyle is close to Kathy like that?
No, she's not. I mean,
Oh, no, she ain't.
it's all of us. The thing is, they're close for sister's sake. I feel like
Hmm.
the way they fall in and out. Oh my gosh,
but
like
they good now, right now.
they're good at the moment. Yes, but let a feather come in between them. It's over.
But
Like,
that's sister stuff. Like I ain't as bad as them with my sisters, but we used to be, especially when my mom first died. Like, but we tight as thick as thieves now.
I'm just telling y'all, Bowles is full of it. Just like when she was getting ready to make a big deal. Oh, well, we didn't get invited to Augusta. Girl, I don't know you. You don't need to come to
And that's
Augusta.
not a trip for everybody to come on. It's
that part, I don't
something
understand why everybody's just so.
It's
I'm
it's
sorry.
not the trip for everybody. Could y'all imagine if everybody came down to Sutton's mom house? How Reba would have been acting.
But I could see Sutton trying to. I can see Sutton for her works, and I could see Sutton trying to be like, okay, let's get the focus off of the read and what's going on with her, and let's focus on me and my mama. And I'm sad about me and my mama relationship. I think that's what Sutton wanted to do.
Yeah, it's my storyline. We tired of hearing about the Rita
But
PK.
baby, we talked about you and
Yeah,
your mama before. I'm getting tired of Sutton every
And we
time she
talked
get
about
on the
and we
show.
talked about and we talked
Every
about
storyline she
PK.
got, she crying about a dead body. She talked
Wow.
about her daddy dying a couple of years
Wow.
ago and was
About it.
crying and was talking to her mama.
Wow.
Last year it was Merce in a purse, and now we back over here with her daddy. Did you see it say Merce name ballet company?
She's just checking off life accomplishments on TV. That's all she is. She's just checking
Yeah.
off what she.
And my thing with Sutton is this.
I am I am shocked.
I feel like
I am
sometimes
shocked.
we be so hard on our parents. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? As long as your mama had a roof over your head and you was fed every night, girl, let it
Wow.
go. Ain't no
This
parent perfect. You know what I'm saying?
this is sad.
No
But
parent is
she's
perfect.
probably in therapy. She's probably in therapy, and her therapist was probably helping, like making her realize the root of everything is her mama, and like they're making her like journal shit, and now she has to go on this path. I'm just
This
talking
is
about what I
But
know.
Sutton can't get people to do what she wants them to do just because she got money and react the way she wants them to react. Sutton want people to do what she wants them to do. And her mama was right, girl, I don't gotta tell you I'm proud of you.
this is
I don't
sad.
gotta tell you I'm proud of you, girl. You should know.
I thought that was kind of harsh.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's hard.
Wow.
Because
Like,
you can say it at least one time. Like if
yeah.
like
Let me
I
know.
if she had said, "Well, Sutton, I told you that. I told you I was proud of you the other day," and then Sutton kept on bringing it on and talking about it, it's like, okay, Sutton, like, come on now. But
I
to
feel
not,
like I
yeah,
felt like Reba had valid points in why she is the way that she is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I grew up in a day and age where, baby, we had shit to do. So you put the baby in the crib, if they cry, they'll stop eventually. You know what I'm saying? But we
yeah.
got to keep on going with life. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
at the same time, Reba was the one who thought that just because she was getting a divorce from this man, she wasn't going to be able to help sustain her life. But then I turned around, got the money I needed, created a business, finished raising the kids, all of
yeah,
this without the man, and you
yeah,
still haven't said that you're proud of me or that you love me.
yeah.
So if I can't get that out of you, out of that, like,
maybe she's not impressed. It's just a store with the money that the man gave you. It's not.
But
Well,
I
I
got
think
the money that you was worried about, Mama. Like,
yeah, I think it's more than just the store in general. I think it's everything that you just said. Like I did this, I did that, I did this, and it probably seemed because even you remember her mom was like, I mean, you stayed home with the kids, and she was like, I wanted to stay home with the kids and raise the kids.
mhm.
But
So
Sutton
she
even
probably
said
feel like,
in the thing that they showed, she said, "I know my mom's loves me. I just don't know if she likes me or if I made her proud." That is a you thing. You know that the woman loves you. You get what I'm saying? You want people to Sutton want people to bow down to her because she got money or she got with that man and she left with that money.
but I
And
think
you want your mama to do it.
no, I think I mean I hear what you're saying. I'm not going to disagree, but I think it's also like, yes, I also want you to see like I haven't been able to survive. I've been able to do this, like, and to hear you say that I'm proud of you or that I love you or something like that, probably will go a long way. Now she doesn't have to consistently do it, but it'll go a long way. And also something that parents have to also kind of understand when you raising a child, sometimes you have to adapt to certain kind of ways. Like you don't necessarily have to do the same way that you were how you were raised. Like my mother was raised one kind of way. She didn't raise me the same kind of way. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't raise my I would say some similarities, but I also wouldn't raise my child the same way that I was raised because you just move
Mhm.
with the times and stuff
But
like that.
that's
And
easier said and done because a lot of stuff that you're raised with gets passed down to it's just inherent. Like you just pass it. That it just you know how they say generational trauma. Like oh well, my mom did this when I was young, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Or you
well,
know like that's a lot easier said than done.
what I mean is like this. Like take for instance, Bose and her daughter. Right? They seem like they got a good relationship right now from what we see on the screen. It's like they got a good relationship, a good bond. Hopefully it stays like this as she continues to get older. Some people maybe I don't and again I'm just talking, I don't know. Maybe Bose didn't have that with her mom. So she was like, when I get my child, I'm gonna do different. So what I'm simply saying is
Yeah.
that with with Reba, yes, you were raised one kind of way, but you got to raise your kids a little bit differently. And sometimes you have one child that you gotta nurture more than the other child.
That's true. I
Yeah.
mean, you can't be the same, but I think that we have seen Sutton on this show. I think that we have seen her on this show trying to make her mama tell her that she miss her daddy, and I don't miss him. You're not gonna get me to
Right.
say something that I don't. That's not true.
No,
I
that's
don't miss
true.
your daddy. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And so,
He might have been held on wheels to that woman. You don't know.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
like,
true.
you even trying to get me to go back over to the house where the nigga done killed himself. I don't want to go over there and revisit that.
Right.
And
Because
I
I'm
told
pretty sure
you
she was the one
that.
who heard the. I'm pretty sure she was the one that heard the gunshot and heard the and found the body because
Yeah.
she said that her mama was at home.
Yeah.
Right. I don't understand why they thought that was weird that she didn't want to go over there. Like, of course, and then
Because
she lived there for another year afterwards. Like, no, she doesn't need to go back over
you
there.
said, Sutton wants everybody to do what she wants them to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you know the interesting thing about Sutton?
Mm-hmm.
Sutton is moving like a white man. That's what white men want. White men they got all this money, all this power. They want you to do what they say.
Yeah, I think that's what she had. I think that's what happened when she was in her divorce. I think
Hmm.
that man was able to call all of the shots. And
Hmm.
she was like, "Look, Jeff, I'm telling you, when you talk to a nigga with money or whatever, that shit get old when you keep on doing shit that you don't want to do and putting your feelings and what you want to do to the side just because this nigga got some money. It get old after a while.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
After about that third or fourth time, you got look, keep the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to keep on
Oh
putting what
wait.
I want to do to the back burner for you.
That's what you call from Salt Lake City said Heather, her
What?
husband.
What?
That he had all that money and she just had to like play the back seat, the back role, just shut up and do what the hell he said, what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
She really ain't have to say so
They
on
the bread.
anything.
They the breadwinner, and that's why women nowadays should not be just be like, "Oh, I'm going to get a man with some money," like because again, when he this is why they can go out and do the things they do, and everybody online looking at you like you crazy, like, okay, girl, what you expect him to do? He bringing home the money, you ain't doing nothing but spending it. So why he can't do what he want to do?
Right.
What you doing for yourself? How you benefiting from yourself? And I think that's what Sutton was going through, but Sutton's a smart girl though.
Mm-hmm.
She full of it, but she a smart girl. And that's why when she was, and I believe it, when she was going to give Erica that advice, and I believe she was going to get Dorit that advice. But they got such a dislike for Sutton, which is understandable, that they can't willing to see, like, wait a minute, this girl may be able to tell me some things that I might not think of. Well, I don't know how much is. I don't think PK got no money to be hiding. But
Me.
still,
And I think maybe she should detach herself from PK and his debt before he's, start getting sued and shit.
that's
Have to
the
use her money, because if they're still married, like right now it's community property. So if she's making more than him, she could probably actually having to pay him money. So that's probably why he told her to, because she said in an interview, or maybe again on the after show, I can't remember which one I saw, but that she didn't want to do the show. I doubt that. But she said she didn't want to do the show, but she decided to come back because PK said that she should. And I'm just like, girl, maybe that was the clue that he wanted to get you to get a divorce as well, so you can keep a
He
job.
wants you to get out. He wants you to get up. He want you to get out of his pocket and start making some money on your own, because that's what Camille said too. She didn't want to do the show. Kelsey is the one who told her that she should do the show.
Thinking the same thing. Kelsey Grammer, yep.
Then dropped her ass soon after.
But he don't believe in prenups, because the next two wives he got, they didn't sign no prenup neither.
And Mama got what, $60-70 million out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is off topic. I saw the clip today. Did y'all know Jerry Springer had 2 black kids and he left them all his money instead of his white kids?
That was fake.
That was fake.
That was fake.
Yeah.
Oh. No, they say he broke. No, she wanted to do a show. She can't make no money with that Beverly Beach nonsense. Y'all could distract her. So in the preview, go ahead.
I just think Sutton is full of it, but I do think when it comes to divorce, I truly think that Sutton was trying to give good advice to Erica and Dorit.
Erica and Dorit.
I believe she really, definitely Erica for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely
I
Erica for sure. Dorit, I don't.
He started barking at her. Like they still treat Sutton. They was treating Sutton like a dog. Like, they would make fun of her. They got her to do the dirty work. But now that they are falling out, Dorit still kind of treats Sutton like she's like an idiot, or however they was treating her before. Kyle has Sutton thinking like they're some kind of sisters, or they have some kind of bond or whatever. But Dorit still be turning up on Sutton.
I feel like they treat Sutton like. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I just think I don't see that. I see it the other way around.
I see they treat Sutton like she's weird Barbie. That's how I see it.
I feel like she got money.
I think that they feel like Sutton can only sit with them. I feel like they think that Sutton bought her way into the clique.
And what's crazy about that is they don't respect Sutton. But the interesting thing about Sutton is Sutton has money, more money than everybody but Kyle and Kathy. But Sutton was with him when he ain't had no money. So unlike Erica and Dorit, this was her real love. This is the love of her life. This is who she thought was gonna be her forever. She was probably gonna die to you, is what Sutton was probably thinking. So for Erica and Dorit to think like that, because I believe that is how they think. I believe that too. Believe that they think that Sutton can only hang with them because she has money, or like she bought herself into the group. And it's like, but which I think is true, but it's like Erica and Dorit, y'all ain't got no money. So what's she buying? What's she doing? How's she getting into the group? Because neither one of y'all got money.
But they was them girls though.
Yeah, but they're not those girls no more. And I think that Erica, and I'm really disappointed with Erica. I know it's old, but I'm disappointed with Erica because I think if Erica would have had a conversation with Sutton off camera and had a real sit down conversation with her off camera, I think Erica would be in a much better position than what she was in.
I think so. Now that you say that,
I think with her divorce.
Well, I still don't think that you had the right impression of Erica's divorce, because you think Erica is broke. I don't think Erica is broke.
When I say broke, I'm not talking like, oh, she waiting for her next paycheck to come in. What I'm saying is that Erica, Tom probably had money that Erica didn't even know about. And what Sutton did with Christian was I know that this man is powerful because he's not a real estate agent. My man is powerful.
Mm.
And she knew that, oh, she probably knew somewhere in her mind, wait a minute, or maybe one of her girlfriends, however it happened, she was like, no, I need to get a lawyer, I need to get a forensic person, do this and do that, and we need to go do some dig and do some research and do this. And what I'm saying is, I think if Erica would have took that advice on, she would be in a much better position than what she is. Do I think Erica is a multi $20 million, $30 million woman? No. Do I think she got a million or two? Yeah,
I think her and Tom was in on it together, is what I'm saying.
I definitely believe that they was in on it
of
together.
So
course.
they
But
don't need.
I don't think that advice that Q was saying would have served Erica
Okay,
because of the type of marriage that because of Tom and
got it.
all of the stuff that he was involved with. So if they would have found some forensic money or whatever with a forensic accountant or whatever, that shit would have been going to the victims.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Erica could have got in trouble
It could
too.
work for Dorit if he got something. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Erica, I think that what Kyle, I think that what Sutton was telling Kyle, because she
Mhm.
even came to her, girl, I think you need to file. And I think that she was basically saying, girl, look at all the lawsuits the nigga coming up with, girl. That's gonna be some of your money too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You need to hurry up and lead a nigga while he in
Look, everybody,
I
it's
know.
snowing here.
That's how I look outside my window.
oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree.
Sing T-Bars.
Beyonce.
Same,
Girl
same.
song.
You seen Erica? I mean, you seen Ashley divorce was finalized yesterday.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Big
They
money.
didn't tell us. She didn't. They didn't release the. Did they release any of the details of it?
Girl, no, they're not gonna release that.
Oh,
You know, Michael. You know,
Ashley
Michael
learned her
got class.
lesson.
Michael got class.
yeah. And Michael got money. And Michael got power.
And this is the thing that I was saying about her, and I'll say the same thing about I wouldn't give a damn what no V was think as long as my bank account was good. I believe Erica got some money. I think that Erica's sitting on about 5 to 7 mil.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't have. You seen Erica was excited over wallpaper, baby.
Yeah. Because she can't wait to rent that house. I don't think Erica live in that house.
I don't think so either.
37,000.
The thing that's getting ready to happen with Ashley, and I know we ain't talking about it, but the thing that's getting ready to happen with Ashley, because she got a divorce, everybody is going to say, "Oh, well, she ain't get no money from Michael. Michael ain't give her no money, this and that," because I don't think no details is going to come out about what she got, which we don't need to know what she got. It would be nice, it'd be fun to hear, but it ain't gonna make or break nobody. But yeah, but I think Ashley got paid, but I think she ain't never gonna tell us, which she shouldn't.
Mm-mm.
My
I
bad.
don't
I
know.
have a question. What do y'all think Dorit was trying to insinuate when she asked for Sutton? When she said, when she turned to on the preview, when she was like, "Wasn't Sutton talking? Wasn't Garcelle talking? What did she say?" She said, "Wasn't Garcelle talking to Sutton? Was she saying that to somebody else? Why did she turn up like that?"
What are you talking about?
Dorit
When
on the preview for next week. Did y'all see it yet?
What
she was
what
When
is
trying
she?
to
she
make
was like,
a
"Don't call me a bitch in my own house."
she
She
was
was
trying
talking.
to make a she was trying to throw a dig at Sutton with her drinking.
Mm.
Let me see.
I wish we could play clips on here.
Listen,
Let me see
Sutton
if I
has a
can.
driver. We've dealt with drunk women who have crashed in the cars, I mean houses and trees. I don't care that Sutton drinks. I really don't want this to be a storyline or a conversation. I kind of feel Sutton at this point.
Well, that's what they tried to do last season. Remember, they tried to make Sutton
Yeah.
seem like she was this alcoholic.
Baby, they did that. Baby, they did that the season before when Diana was there, baby.
And are we going to recycle? Like, how long are we going to recycle that? Like, real? I feel like Bravo should almost not want to have those type of conversations around their show right now. Like,
They she was asking Garcelle, what did you ask Sutton? And she was like, what was it? What kind of drink did she have? And she was like, are you asking, did she have alcohol in it? Girl, duh. It's Sutton. That's what she was trying to say. Like, of course it got alcohol in it. It's Sutton.
Oh, well, that's not mean. That's light shade.
I want to see Kyle eat Dorita up.
Kyle eat Dorita?
Yeah.
What? You
About
meant
what?
Doritos? Not
Keep dreaming.
About Dorita. About what she said next week. She said, every time I talk, you got something to say. You moving your head and you doing this and doing that. Girl, mind your business.
She gonna come at she and Garcelle came at Bo's baby, but we gonna have to see that showdown.
I
I don't
can't
think.
wait to
I
see
don't think.
that.
I don't think it's gonna be nothing.
Because she telling both girls you insert yourself into the drama.
I don't think it's gonna be nothing because remember, we got we was like, oh, look at Ash, and we all thought Ashley was talking to Mia when she was like, bitch, you're
Mm-hmm.
lying. And then
Mm-hmm.
kind of find out she was just really talking to Wendy because they was just talking about what happened. Like we got
Mm-hmm.
like excited for nothing. I don't think it's gonna be anything where like it's gonna be like they going toe to toe or having a big argument. I don't see that.
Mm-hmm.
But Bravo can edit the hell out of a clip to make you believe some shit like that will go down now.
Yes, they can, and
right.
Oprah Winfrey Network can too.
Yes.
And RuPaul's Drag Race, all of them.
Oh my God, did you see Drag Race this week?
Yes.
I think
Girl.
Harmonica sent lingerie home, baby. I don't like what baby. I think Harmonica ate lingerie up and lip sync.
The beginning part, yes, but
Mm-hmm.
towards the end, I felt like she lost steam. Harmonica did. Harmonica, Harmonica.
You don't think Harmonica made it seem like the words were coming out of her mouth?
No, I do. I felt like she was doing great in the beginning, but
Mm-hmm.
then like towards the end, Lana just started like doing like body contortions and shit, and I feel like Rue likes that,
Yeah.
and I just feel like that kind of what kind of took her over the top because I really felt like she was losing, especially when she went downstage and she was back there for so long behind Hormona.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I really thought that Hormona was about to win, but I feel like I'm gonna call her. I'm flipping their names up. Lana. I feel
Lingerie.
like Lana kind of Lana Jarre. But see the thing about Lana Jarre, I feel like she was in the losing land. Is it just me? We just switched the whole conversation. I'm sorry, Richie. But like, is it just does it feel does it just me or does it feel like she was in La La Land the whole time or Delusion Land as far as what she thought she was presenting?
On the
Because
show,
yes.
she
No,
was
you're right.
definitely her, Jules Sparkle, all of the girls.
Yeah.
Baby,
Yeah.
I all of them. I feel
And
it's only like 3 girls on the show who really giving. The rest of them, I think they all in La La Land.
who
But
are you think is
it's
giving?
who I think is giving.
Yes.
I think that Crystal
Yep.
Crystal is
Yes.
giving.
Sam.
I think that Sam. I think that Susie Toot is giving.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I must say, Arietti this episode.
Yeah.
I think that Lexi is giving as well, and
Oh,
Anya.
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
think that those are giving. Corey,
I can't stand.
lingerie,
Mm-mm.
Trash.
Jules.
Trash.
Please,
Trash.
and I thought that lingerie. It was supposed for her to stay on that show for you to lip sync against Harmonica. It should have been a blowout.
Right. That was the thing. It should have been a blowout. And so I just felt like she pushed her along because
Mm-hmm.
again, at the beginning, it was I thought she was to me, Harmona was winning.
Did
Mm-hmm.
you
But
did you watch last season?
yes, who won last season?
The Asian boy.
Simone, the black boy.
That was the season before.
Okay, so the season before, so they
Mhm.
try to compare Simone and
Uh,
lingerie, and I'm like, baby,
No,
that's two different kind of class. That's two different kind of talents. One has
no.
talent, one doesn't.
and Simone can lip sync.
Yes.
And my thing is, I feel like some of these girls need at least 1 or 2 more years before they actually are picked to come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are we baking them here? I feel like we should be getting them after they're baked to then put them out on display. Does that
They
make sense?
tried to compare. I've seen on Twitter they tried to compare Lexi look to Lana look, and to me, I thought that was 2 totally different things. I think that Lexi look was art. You know, she had the censored on her breast and on her butt, but
Oh
on her
yeah, yeah,
penis area,
yes.
but she was naked.
Yeah.
Lingerie just put on a bathing suit and walked out.
Yep. With a handprint on
Yeah.
that.
And I'm sorry, I may be in the minority, but I want titties on my drag queen, like,
Ain't
or just
you're
the
not in the
illusion.
minority, baby. I can't stand no baby. If you ain't got no titties, I don't want to see it. You don't that you ain't nothing but a boy in a wig and makeup.
Hate it. And I hate it. And I'm just like, you're walking in front of the lady who like has a well, she doesn't have the line, but it's a classic line, a little boy in drag. Like you don't want to be that. And I see that all the time. And I just want just put a little titty on. Even Pearl drew a titty. Like just
I
don't-
think y'all I think y'all feel like that because if you look at Simone didn't have titties, right? But
hmm
Simone made you believe that he was a drag queen. These
that
other girls
yes.
just want to get up here and put makeup on and walk down the runway like they Naomi or somebody, and they not giving anything.
And call themselves body queens,
No,
yes.
I still
Yeah.
didn't like. I didn't like Simone without no titties.
hmm
Me, I didn't like Simone without no titties.
Eric Eddie, I still think he should go home, but he did do a good job. He fixed it, but
hmm
I don't like Ariel, and I don't know about y'all, but I can't stand Corey. I want Corey to go home tomorrow.
I
Mm.
can't stand Corey either. I really
This
hate
might be his
Corey.
last week. You know, this week is the coming up is the
Snap game.
And
snatch game. So this might be
Mhm,
his last week,
he
baby.
not he not funny. I'm tired of
mhm,
seeing that long wig, them short
mhm.
ass skirts. Like, girl, nah.
And he too big to keep on coming out here in the corset and short. Like, baby, there's a borderline between fat and thick. And mama, you pushing it, baby.
Ooh.
And
Cause
to
he
say his
said
mama is playing Jane makes all the sense in the world, and you're from Boston. It's just like you're whitewashed. I just like I hate it. Oh my gosh. But I feel like when I watch them, especially like the young ones that you just named, like the ones that you don't like, Arietti was coasting for me in Spain with Crystals, her.
Jill Sparkle.
Thank you, baby. I'm so sorry. I think she's pretty. I love what she did last week, but the thing with her and Butthole, the thing with both of them is just like I don't. This is not a fashion show. We're not. It's not RuPaul's Fashion Race.
hmm
And I feel like that's why they are confused at why the judges love Anya and the judges love Susie too. And the judges love the ones that they don't understand why they're in the tops
Mm-hmm.
when they're not being picked for you think like they're selling the garment. They're selling being a drag queen. I just feel like y'all just are fashion girls who are
Fashion.
want to be pretty. I use fashion loosely, but
hmm
they want to be pretty on TV.
I think that they are drag queen. I think that there are different levels to drag. I
Okay.
think that those girls want to be look queens and
Mm.
want to be like um I just think it's more to being a woman or a drag queen than just trying to be a bad bitch all the time. They don't
Hmm.
really have a lot of create. They just want to go out and dress, but they don't really have. Other than that, they don't even be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like they just want to be hoes. You know what I'm saying? It's more to a woman than being a hoe. You get what I'm saying? And they just want to come down the runway giving hoe.
And they young, and they don't, like you said, they don't have enough experience,
Oh,
and it's like, to me, I feel like I'm like, is Drag Race coming to an end? Because now we just picking out the bottom of the crate. Like, what is happening here? And they don't know how to have fun. So that's also why they don't like Susie Q and Anya, because they are bringing personality to what they put on, but they're also having fun with it. Susie Q was being goofy, Anya being that black ghetto aunt. And I use the word ghetto loosely, but that black ghetto aunt and stuff, like, they know how to have fun and personality and do this and do that. Y'all just want to walk down the runway in a short skirt and eating it. That bitch was like, I'm giving Katy Perry. Girl, no, you not.
mm-mm. So I feel like they've realized or are like fully creating their art out of themselves and what they know.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like a lot of these girls don't know who they are, what they want to present. They just want to present what's pretty and what's cute. Like when we had like a whole period where everybody was trying to do something Kardashian, like why? Like why do you
Mm-hmm.
want to look like that?
Mm.
No personality. Poor
And
RuPaul.
then another one. I'm sorry, this is my last thing about Drag Race. Butthole. I try my best to enjoy her. Like as in when she's in drag, I just don't get it. I
hmm
just don't get it.
She's
That's all.
just like a kooky queen. like real like I don't know another word to say it, but quirky, kooky, you know.
Yes, I appreciate the quirky and kooky, but when she comes out, I don't get like the cock pieces everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't look like cock pieces. They just look like lumps. I don't. Okay, that was one. What was the second thing? I'm gonna jump to the last thing. She was riding the fish. It looked.
Oh yeah, I didn't
I
like that.
got the con. You said you liked it.
No, I
I
didn't.
did. I
I didn't.
did.
I liked the concept, but I felt like flesh it out more. Like you had a puffer jacket on. What was the version? What was the purpose of the puffer jacket? Can we blow out the fish so it doesn't look? Do you have like stuffing that you can like puff out the fish a little more? And then lastly, why do I see your legs? We need more sheer on the bottom, so I don't see your leg. Like I want more for them. And then also, you come here like. There needs to be a guidebook because, lady, you don't know Sophia from the Golden Girls. Like, I don't
Right,
know. And the fact that you fought to play her, like, what?
right. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, I, I, yeah, that's all. I'm not gonna say
The
nothing.
So
the
is
thing,
it turning like every other reality show where they just starting to let people in and they just want to be on there just to be on there?
yes and no. I will say that the group of the caddy girls, the issue with them is y'all want to be trying to turn looks and do this and do that, but when y'all get in the bottom, y'all really show that y'all not really no drag queens because y'all can't lip sync.
Mm-mm.
Mm, girl,
Mm-mm.
I'm
And
sorry, not girl, baby. Yeah.
the one thing a drag queen rule number one is lip sync, and not
Mm-hmm.
lip sync is to make it feel like you are the person who is actually singing the damn
Yes,
song.
baby. If Aretha Franklin is coming out of the speakers, I need to think that you is Aretha on stage, and you need to make me believe that you is feeling what Aretha is saying.
Yes,
You
and
remember
that's
when that jailbird got out of jail and he went on RuPaul's Drag Race and he sung "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman"? It
yes.
Was it
wasn't those
Latrice
hits,
Royale?
huh?
Was it Latrice Royale?
Yes,
Yep.
That
yes.
was I was just thinking.
It wasn't he, baby. You would have thought that was a woman the way he was singing that song.
I'm
It was you would have thought the words was coming out of his lips.
Yes. Remember the one who sung the Whitney Houston song and pulled the gloves off and the roses came out?
Mm-hmm.
You would thought
The
you
oh,
White
would have thought,
Queen.
you would have thought that was Whitney singing herself. That's what you're supposed to do. These girls up here, I'm like, girl, what are y'all doing?
what are you doing? You just want to dance and do that little circle around kick. Uh,
Okay, and
like
A
twist,
Arietti, I was
split.
expecting so much more for Arietti when she. I was
baby.
like,
I
what
was
is
baby when I tell you Lydia ate her up.
shot?
Cause she was in Untucked talking pop. She was popping her shit. I'm
Yes.
sending you bitches home. I'm
Yes.
sending one of
Okay.
y'all home. I'm just letting y'all know one of y'all getting ready to go home if I got a lip sync.
And my
And
thing is
they
at this
play
point,
Boogie
so
Wonderland, girl.
all song. So really, at this point, all girls know if I go up against Arietti, I got it.
Yeah, if I go up
That
against
was-
Ariadne, I got it.
and Corey
Yeah, Corey did.
and
But
lingerie.
Buttons deserve more justice and lingerie. Even when
mm,
Ariadne was doing when he tried to do like the
Mm-hmm.
drops was even on beat.
Mm-hmm.
When you fall, that's when the beat. As soon as you touch the floor, that's when the beat is supposed to start. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Hit, and she did it twice in the episode. I mean, in the lip sync, and it was still off.
The best lip sync was the first one, and they was just trying to figure out who was gonna win out of the top
who's
two.
gonna win?
That was the best lip sync. The rest of the lip sync's been trash.
No, you talking about the second one with Doechii because the first one was to
Yeah,
Katy Perry.
yeah, Doechii, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
When they did the Doechii, that was the best one.
that's
But baby,
sad.
when I tell you, oh boy, had me laughing. The one that was from LA, talking about he was legendary in LA, and then
It's,
he remember after he got through lip
Oh
sync with
yeah.
when Harmonica got through lip syncing with In Case You Forgot, and she
Uh-huh.
was like, "Baby, if she couldn't beat you, what she think she gonna do with me?" So I thought, Michelle, I thought that when he got the lip syncing to Buttons, baby, I just knew he was about to like, gag the girls.
no,
Baby, you didn't even know the words to the song.
Mm,
Didn't split. Did even these are the worst lip syncs I ever seen.
ever. That's what I'm saying. RuPaul literally just found somebody to tell MTV, okay, I'm going to film to get my check because I'm like, there's no way. These
She don't
girls
care.
are sorry, and not all. And the thing is, not all of them are sorry, but the ones who are sorry, baby, they are sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I can lip sync better than that.
Yeah, it's I just feel like the ones that's on the top in any other race or any other season, they would be like the mids.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't be on
Like,
All Star.
you said they wouldn't be on All Stars?
Mm. Well, maybe Susie and Anya could be on. And Crystal, I haven't seen Sam. Crystal did okay doing hit when he lip synced. He did okay. Um, but I haven't seen Sam lip sync yet. He hasn't been in the bottom. And did you hear Ari Addy talking about something? Oh well, yeah, Chris, I thought you was in the bottom. I thought my outfit looked better than yours, girl. Bitch, what?
Yeah, that was crazy.
He told let the rule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Rue was shocked. Like, girl, okay.
And you see, Lana tried that shit, baby, and Bruce said, "Well, girl, actually, you was almost in the bottom."
Yeah.
Let me show you how it feels for us to talk to you.
Yeah,
Come here. Come here.
she was almost in the bottom, girl. You think you the top of this competition?
Illusions.
And I love that Anya won. So and Anya when Anya was laughing in them faces, baby, that was good to me.
Because baby Jules thought that she was the shit. Jules felt Anya have your mom because you won't have another one, girl.
Mhm.
And I was in the top, girl. But Anya's up, baby. Anya, I don't trust that bitch. I mean, I like her, but I don't trust that bitch.
Right. It's a reason why she don't have a lot of friends.
Baby, it's a competition.
But I thought Anya was getting ready to jump on Lexi, baby. Anya say, "Calm the fuck down, bitch! I told you it was an accident." And started walking toward her. I said, "Ooh, no, y'all are not over here on MTV about to get the fight." But they did it on Real World.
Hey, I'll never forget that Real World episode when that girl fought the boyfriend and the girlfriend.
Oh gosh.
Who y'all think gonna win?
I honestly think either it's gonna be between Lexi or Susie. I'm rooting for Anya. Is that right?
Anya, I can't say who I think gonna win yet, but I do think that Rue appreciates Anya and Susie's type of drag.
Yeah,
I think that Lexi will probably end up being a fan favorite. But if I had to pick a top four, it would be Lexi in no particular order. It would be Lexi, Susie, Anya, and what's the name of the guy? What's the one from New Jersey? Crystal.
Well, I think we're gonna find out a lot Friday when they do the snatch game.
Yeah, I was about to say because for some reason I feel like Lexi is supposed to fail because she's supposed to be Gilbert Godfrey. That's right. I keep forgetting about that. So she might be on the bottom next week.
Oh, that's a good character for her to play.
But she looked like she was bombing.
Playing that?
Yeah, but based off of the trailer, it looked like she bombed.
But again, the editing last week looked like Law was cursing her out.
Yes, it did.
So I don't know.
But I will say this though: if she do get in the bottom, I don't see her going home because she can lip sync. Because that's the one that won the Dolce challenge, right?
Yes.
Lexi won. Wait a minute, y'all saying Lexi is playing Gift for Godfrey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lexi, the tall one, grandmama.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. I don't see it. I thought you was talking about the one from New Jersey, the swole one.
Oh no.
Crystal.
No, we talking about the
Lexi is playing. Oh my God, I don't see it. I don't see it. She gonna have to send somebody home.
I'm really thinking. I'm really thinking who in my head, because we haven't seen everybody, who I can see them saving over Lexi, and I don't see them trying to save anybody.
It's nobody to save. It's nobody to save anymore.
No,
that part is over with. That's
I don't see anybody over Lexi. If that like.
Oh yeah,
like,
in the lip sync battle.
That, but how some people you feel like if they go home right now, like this is the best person we got on here. If that makes sense, what I'm saying, like
that makes sense.
Like if Lexi literally was going home, like, oh my God, so this is what we have left. Like that makes
I think if Lexi is in the bottom two, his lip sync is going to save him. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn who he going against. I think his lip sync going to save him, and especially if he going against one of them sorry ones.
One of the new girls.
We ain't really seen Sam lip sync,
Mm-hmm.
but I was kind of impressed with Sam's first performance though.
Mm.
That was the cowboy stuff. The cowboy
Yeah.
thing.
I was kind of impressed with his what it's called, Rue Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was kind of impressed with his, but I think that Lexi could out lip sync everybody that was there, everybody else that's there.
Me too. She been doing it long enough.
I really want to like Sam as much as everybody else likes Sam. I just can't get behind Sam for some reason.
Mm.
Why?
I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. It's a little too. Oh gosh, I don't know. Like patriotic for me. I don't know if that's the. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's a little too.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
get
Little
it.
too white bread. A little too Southern Sisters of the Southern Confederacy or whatever it's called.
The accent and everything she got going on.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm from the South, but and
Mhm.
she's so cute when he's out of boy, like when he's in, his boy outfits and boy clothes and everything. But when he's in drag, those wigs and girl, I'm just like, mm-mm. And I love Trinity Tuck, but it's just like something. I don't know if his wig is just a little too white for me. I don't know what it is. I try my best to like her.
I could never date nobody in drag.
They always have a couple every season, it seemed like.
Who is it? Butthole and Corey right now?
Hell, I don't understand. But did you to me, if I was Butthole, I would never talk to Corey again. But I mean, maybe it was just the way that they edited it. But Corey didn't look like that he was happy that Butthole was getting ready to send Arietti home. You supposed to be riding with me. And you didn't even come over there and hug on your bitch when he was saved.
They together for a short time, not a long time. It's not.
Mm-hmm. They just got playing. But y'all, I'm about to go to bed.
Right, we lost Richie. We done changed the whole
Me too, Richie.
You
It's
on
been
mute, Richie?
I'm here. I was trying to hear my chicken frying. Can y'all hear it?
I didn't see
You gotta
y'all,
know you can cook.
I didn't see y'all post about the queen.
Who's the queen?
Brandy. It was her birthday.
Oh, I thought it was the other queen's birthday.
Oh,
Kelly Rowland.
I said the
Oh, yeah,
queen.
it's her birthday.
Kelly looked good for her birthday photo pictures. Can Brandy afford to do a photo shoot for her birthday?
She can.
Oh,
Okay.
She can. She's still eating up. She's still eating off Moesha money.
Mm.
She good.
I doubt
I
that.
was
She
the last thing.
breaking news.
What?
You got the sneak peek out for Beverly Hills next week. We get to see it, and it's right at what's name's house.
That's what we talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what I was talking about earlier.
You already watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
Oh,
see it.
the 2 minutes.
That's the one with where she asked about the liquor, or that's a different one.
Yeah, that's the one with Sutton called her a bitch.
Okay. I haven't watched it yet.
With Sutton said bitch.
I threw my fucking purse at the rehead.
Before y'all go, I just wanted to say I'm getting tired of this whole Kendrick Lamar thing. I watched like 5 minutes of Funky Show, and he was saying, it's a gift that keep on giving, because Serena wasn't allowed to do her crip walk, or they ridiculed her for doing her crip walk at the U.S. Tennis Open or whatever. And everybody, all day, I've just been seeing people.
He was dragging Serena cute. I mean, Funky Dineva.
What do you say?
He was dragging Serena.
No. He was saying that the Kendrick Lamar thing was like the gift that keeps on giving. I didn't listen to it yesterday, so I don't know what he said yesterday. But he didn't know that Serena had been dragged for doing the crip walk when she beat, I think, Maritalova or whoever she was playing.
Yeah.
So that was like a big moment of the performance, and everybody is just carrying on like there was symbolism in it, but I think they're giving Kendrick like way too much.
That's an excuse that they was trying to give him for a lackluster performance, to me, in my opinion. I thought that the performance was
Yeah.
there. And another thing, Serena is from Compton.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
was confident.
And so her getting up there and crib walk, it seems fitting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just think it seems fitting to me. She's actually from Compton.
Mhm.
I feel like she's actually from Compton. What you said about the U.S. Open is correct, and also I feel like it's a slight dance on Drake's grave as well, because
Hmm.
when he said it, like, you was damn near stalking the girl. You was writing raps about her and her husband. So yeah,
Hmm.
I can kill two birds with one stone by doing this one crit walk. I see nothing wrong with that.
It's over
But
for Drake.
all these like layers and people just carrying on like it was just so deep. It was. I'm not a Kendrick fan, but I get it. But I don't think it was that deep. Like when people saying, "Oh, he had Uncle Sam there," and Samuel L. Jackson while the president was there. The president just announced the other day he was coming, so that wasn't intentional or his bad. There's other meaning or symbolism. But I've seen people like break it down even into like Bible verses, and it's like,
Sure.
all right, y'all. Just
What I'm saying really quickly is the NFL was every company has been changing what they do because of what the president, because they try not to be a victim of his whatever he like to do to people when they not try to avoid some
right.
trying to avoid some issues with him. So
Hmm.
the NFL said it was removing it at the end of the helmets where it says "end racism" at the end of the sideline where it says "race end racism," the end zone, excuse me, and they chose to put "choose love." So what people are really saying is, and I kind of understand what they're saying. Everybody thought the NFL was changing because of who's in the White House. When in reality, they're still the same people, and we're going to show you by this halftime show. We're also going to show you by some of the statements that we're doing in the NFL too. Um, but I don't. Drake performance was like it was better than Usher, but it was okay. Like
Mm.
it was okay. But it's a rap for Drake. Drake can wrap it up. It's a rap for Drake.
But Drake coming
Did
out with an
you see
album.
that
Drake coming out with an album this weekend for
he
Saturday.
was performing this weekend? I don't know if it was after this, when he had a shirt with bullet holes with
Mhm.
smoke coming out of it. Like, so that was his response to Kendrick's performance.
But you sue Kendrick, so it's a rap. Like it doesn't matter what you come out with, what you this and that. You sue somebody because you are a sore loser.
Because he did the same thing to Meek. Meek, I feel like a lot of the Meek slander still is because of that. Um, you did the same fucking thing to me. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. However you want to put it.
He's a
Man
sore
up.
he's a sore loser.
It is a rap, but I'm just not here for everybody just giving Kendrick like just so much. Like it was just so deep and layered, and like I said, I'm not a Kendrick fan. I get it or whatever. I don't know what he's talking about half the time, but you know, I get it. It was a good performance, but it's not. It's like deep and intellectual. It is intellectual, but it's not the amount of breakdowns. And y'all don't. If y'all don't get it, if y'all don't like it, you just don't. You're not intelligent, or you ain't black, or it wasn't for you. How about it was just okay to me. And I read that the people who did Beyonce show, because they have to do their set has to be, they can't mess up the astroturf. They have a lot of moving parts or whatever. So it really takes like a skilled person to accomplish that. So he used the same people that Beyonce used, and Rihanna used the same people too. So maybe when I liked it, somebody first asked me about it, I was like, it was nice. I appreciate the everybody being on the same step, like the choreography, the transitions or whatever. It was a really good production. But to me, like he didn't do any of his old songs. Like I guess he was making a statement towards the revolution and Drake or whatever, but it wasn't all that like they trying to make it, and it's not as deep as y'all trying to make it either.
So
Like I need
the people
everybody
that
to
say this
calm down.
The people that set the stage up are not Beyonce's people. That's the NFL people. So every halftime show or every halftime show uses what NFL do because of their reason, because they don't want to mess the turf up.
Well, then the producer of the show, he used the same producer that Beyonce used of his show. Ed Rihanna, they used the same person. It's a woman. I didn't.
Maybe y'all throw Beyonce in any damn thing.
It's the truth.
Y'all going to Beyonce concert with them high ass tickets?
No, I wasn't going before the tickets was high. I don't.
Yo, I gotta get to this dick because I gotta go to my house tomorrow.
Good night, good boy.
All right.
Good
We
night.
about to leave too. Okay. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night. Hey,
Good night.
yeah. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't that good. It's good for Kendrick, right? It's good for Kendrick and his base.
Yeah, I'll say I'm a Kendrick fan. I enjoyed it. I got most of the symbolism when I was watching it, but I had to catch up to some later on as far as like the Easter eggs and everything of it. Right. I will say I did want and wish there were more of his classics.
Right.
I really wish, like, one of the things I wished, I put it out there, but it didn't come to fruition. I was just like, I hope he does Poetic Justice.
Me too.
And Janet Jackson just comes out of the floor.
Girl, I thought that was going to be the surprise. That would be a surprise.
Wait, what did you say, Q?
That would have been a surprise right there.
Baby, like, he would have said everything. That would have been like the best Super Bowl performance ever. Like, if he did that, like.
And the crazy thing is, SZA was singing like she was on Drag Race, child, like the rest of them. Sorry.
And then also there was one of his songs, I felt like he went to, like, it was too long. Like, he should have made it shorter.
Yeah.
Like, there was a couple of songs. We didn't have to have SZA for both songs.
Except for the first one and the last one. I feel like when you do a Super Bowl performance, for the people who aren't fans of yours, do something that we can understand too. This white girl, she had recorded her Republican parents watching it, and they were like, "This is the worst Super Bowl thing ever," because they didn't know what the hell was going on or whatever. She was laughing or whatever. But people like me, I don't really know the songs. I know the first song, "When I Hear Music." I like that one. That's my shit. I like that, and I like the last song because it's the Drake one. Mm-hmm. And I like the visuals of the girls singing behind them and stepping behind them and stuff. The black flag, everybody black.
That was some of the cleanest choreography I ever seen in my entire life.
Yes, I'm gonna keep that from them. It was.
I just wonder now, with all of these blackety black artists, like black artists, what is the NFL going to do next year? Like, I just feel like the pendulum is going to swing all the way white next year.
We need somebody, but we need to switch it up. It doesn't have to be a black artist every time. It needs to be an artist that, like, for me, I don't ever think the Super Bowl should be somebody who has, like, I'm just using this person as an example. Mm-hmm. Sabrina Carpenter, she had a great year. That doesn't mean she get the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. I think she could though.
You think she should do what?
I think she could do it.
Do what?
The Super Bowl.
What Super Bowl?
And bring Christina Aguilera out and all the other girls. She samples a lot of people.
No,
girl, don't nobody want to hear that goddamn hollering on no damn stage. You think they mad at Kendrick? You think they can't understand what Kendrick was saying?
I think Sabrina will be cute. Espresso. So
the Super Bowl should have somebody like.
That's because she's from Philly. That's all.
For instance, when Prince did the Super Bowl, Prince had been out since what, the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
That is the kind of people that need to do the Super. Madonna, she had been out since the 80s and she didn't do it to the 2000s. That is how you do a Super Bowl performance. Yeah. Like, you don't just do it because the person's having a good year. They need to have somebody like, I give it to a Taylor Swift or Pink or somebody like that. But it's no more rappers. And no more
rappers. Who else could do it?
Only other person
I do agree,
and I know y'all don't want to see it happen. I would say Chris Brown. Outside of that, it's nobody else that can do it.
I agree. But will they let him do it with his record?
They wouldn't even let him come to the Grammys and do the MJ spot for the Quincy Jones thing.
That wasn't the Grammys. That was No, it wasn't the Grammys. It was he wasn't booked for the Grammys.
No,
It was
that was the American Music Awards. I'm
yeah.
talking about the most recent Grammys when Janelle Monáe did that performance. I'm like, Chris Brown should have done that.
That should have been Chris Brown. Yeah, a
I
lot of
think,
these performances been dismal because they needed somebody like these tributes been a mess. Y'all need Chris Brown. Like he, we need to get over what happened.
Well, they let Dre do it, and we know Dre done knock bitches down the steps.
come on, this man has a whole Grammy named after him. Come
Thank
on,
you. Sure.
like no. Like it's time for I feel like if the women have forgiven Chris Brown, he's paid whatever rest. If there's any restitution, if he's squashed, why are we mad if the women not mad? Like I can't.
Yeah, they were kids.
All I want the boy to do is dance. Like I enjoy him singing. Like
I can tell you this though. I can tell you this. If Chris Brown get up there and do it, I bet you won't hear nobody say it was a bad performance.
no, they won't. You will hear people in the comments upset that he did it, but the performance would be great.
Yeah, they'll get over it.
Outstanding.
If they gonna
Who
be
else
mad at
is in
that,
the Super Bowl
if they
now?
gonna be mad at that, they need to be mad at when Snoop got up there and did it. They need to be mad at Dre, 50. Hell, they should have been mad at Mary just because it was Mary. And I love Mary. But come on now.
No, I don't want to see Mary up there. She's too old.
She already they would. But okay, so I just feel like for some reason I just felt like they're going to swing country next year. That's just what I feel like because I just feel like I said, I just feel like they're going to swing the pendulum all the way over to white land. I feel like Pink would be a good person. I feel like Taylor Swift, they've asked her many a times and she's turned it down. I feel like she would be a good candidate, but I don't like Taylor Swift. I'm just saying.
I think she up next, honestly, because she the next biggest artist. Like who else? Who's the big artist now?
And you have
Like you said,
and the thing with the Super Bowl, you have to be universal. Everything just like I get what Jay-Z is doing, but everything cannot be black all the damn time.
right?
I hate what I get ready to say, but I gotta say it. We don't have enough big black icons that can do the Super Bowl.
No.
I don't want to see Beyonce do it again. I don't want to see Kendrick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Rihanna. Like, okay, so who we got next that we know will get out there and kill it?
Wait, I'm sorry. I did dig in the crates. I don't know. Well, he's probably too old to do it now, but probably because I love him so much. Stevie Wonder. He's probably way too old just to get behind the piano and just play.
But it wouldn't be. I don't want to see it, but I think people would appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna go like white. You know, the biggest white song next year.
But I thought I thought they was gonna do it this year, and come to find out they did Kendrick. So you just never know.
I thought they was gonna go white this year too. I was like, oh, they went black. Okay,
right.
I thought they was gonna do Taylor Swift, but that would kind of been crazy if she did it and they lost like that.
But they said that she doesn't want to do it. Like that's the rumor that she doesn't want to do it. But do y'all think this relationship is gonna last?
So much attention on her because of her boyfriend.
No, it ain't gonna last. That girl run through. Listen,
I thought this is the final year.
The thing is, Taylor run through men, and I don't hear her getting called no kind of hoes the way they tear Megan up. Taylor run through men. Taylor run through them. I ain't mad at it, but that's how she get her hits.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
That's probably why a little bit they don't give her no smoke because like she's gonna give us a good song.
Yeah,
but like I don't even believe this relationship is real. So there's that.
I'm so glad y'all. I'm so glad the Eagles whooped like that. Y'all like didn't beat them, but like demolished them. I was so happy.
Every time that boy landed on his back, I said yes.
I feel like we was courteous in letting them score because it really could have been 0 to whatever. For real.
He's a good quarterback. The problem is, and I had said this earlier, the problem is they got exposed of not being a really good team this year, and they got exposed by the refs You could tell the refs was helping them out. They were, and everybody kept saying, well, I remember watching like ESPN, and the people on ESPN would say they're not a good team, but they say, but they 17-0 or whatever, 17-1 is like, but they're still not a good team.
They said that they said about Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas.
Oh well, I missed that. They used to be.
I just became a football fan because of because there was so much talk about Saquon. I'm always Philly, whatever, but like just sports, I just But I was hearing all this stuff about Saquon, and then that clip came out with the Giants, and the guy saying I won't be able to sleep if he goes to Philly. Mm-hmm. And then I started following this page, Hoops for Hotties, and then she would be breaking down and stuff like behind the scenes. So I just started. What was my point in saying that? I just started watching it. Oh, one of my the guys I'll be watching it when they be explaining everything to me said that anytime that anyone gets near Mahomes, the refs they throw a flag that they really protect him, and they said they used to do the same thing with I don't know if he said Kobe or Michael Jordan, or they protect certain players, and it's not fair. And when I used to be seeing how the players would be trying to hurt them, I was like, are they allowed to do that? And he was like, yeah. He used to somebody used to come buy drugs. Somebody used to play for the Eagles, used to buy drugs off of him or come down to go get some drugs go find the drugs. And he said he was in the same room where somebody came and told him to go and break somebody's leg. I forget the man's name, on another team, and he did it, and they gave him like $100,000 in a Cadillac or some shit like that. I didn't know they played dirty like that in the NFL.
You're not supposed to, if you get caught, you can lose. You can get
banned. Yeah, that's happened before. People have gotten caught and gotten banned. Coaches cannot coach anymore. Yeah, that has happened before.
So you're not really supposed to be taking
deals. They really got down like that. He said, yeah, it's like on some real Roman type of, fight to the death type of shit.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just feel like that was like the best win for Philly. Like, I'm so happy it was not close. Like, it was not like tit for tat. It was just like, it was, you could not.
So explain to me as a non-football person, what happened. I know we won. I know we won by a lot. But did we really disrespect them? Like what? I hear the symbolics of everything, but
it was 6 sacks, right? That's ridiculous. That's unusual. They didn't score in the first half. They didn't.
What was the best team?
I'm sorry.
And this is supposed to be the best team.
Yes.
Well, they compare
depth-wise. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say really quickly. They consider Patrick to be a GOAT. Let me. Patrick is not a bad player. Like, he ain't just trash. He's a really good football player. The problem is he's not as good as people make him seem like he is. So what the Eagles did was expose how good they really have not been the last season, and they put him on his pedestal. Like, oh well, you got to beat Patrick to do this and do that, and it's like, yeah, but he can get beat. Like, they're not unbeatable. So what they did was they destroyed those boys. They embarrassed those boys, and they didn't just embarrass them on a random Sunday. They embarrassed and exposed them on the biggest night in American culture.
Yes. There was only I think the only team that it was probably worse for. Well, there's 2 teams it was worse for. The only team it was worse for was, I forgot what year it was. What was Giants and the Patriots, when the Patriots were undefeated the entire year and came up against the Giants, which was a wild card team. You're not even supposed to be in there, and the Giants beat them. Well, and then also the Falcons. The Falcons were winning the entire game, and then second half the Patriots just came back and blew them out.
And
I feel like these 3 are probably the top, most jaw-dropping games. I did not expect that.
And that's what everybody thought was going to happen with this game. They was going to be like, oh, well, the Chiefs are going to come back and do this and do that. But again, when you don't have the refs to protect you, on your own, and you, it's any given Sunday, which means any team can win any Sunday. You'll be shocked. Like the Ravens this year, we got the best quarterback in the league. And we got beat by teams we shouldn't have got beat by. and you know,
I
Jay.
heard that. Did they
Same with
fire
Detroit.
the refs, or were they just not allowed to ref that game? The refs that usually be calling us like bullshit ass plays.
I think they probably. What I notice is there are ref groups or ref teams,
Yeah.
and so I think that based on like what they see as far as calls played and how well they call a game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember this particular group and them saying like maybe week 13 or something like that. Maybe I forgot what week. Them saying like the most professional team, a refereeing team in the NFL or something like that.
Yep.
So I'm not surprised that they were the ones that were picked to be there.
Well,
Oh, so they wasn't
also,
having that shit this time.
well,
Pretty
also
much.
think about it. Most states, where you watch the, like for instance, when you watch a Philly game, you may, even though you up the street, you may not be able to see a Baltimore game, right? So
Mm.
those games and don't get exposed as much. But once you start getting to the playoffs, then it's like, oh, everybody around the country can see what's going on. So the refs ain't really going to show their ass too much. And then when you get to the Super Bowl, everybody and their mama watching the Super Bowl for whatever their reason is, but everybody's still watching it. So could you imagine if the refs was just doing BS stuff like they was doing during the regular season, they would be like fired, fined. The NFL, so all that kind of stuff. But it was a disrespectful beating because nobody thought that the Chiefs was going to lose how they lost. Like it ain't like they lost by 1 point; they lost by 18 points,
Mm.
and they didn't score they didn't make their big plays until the fourth quarter. The game over now. What you making plays for?
There's so much you can do, right?
So
Did we put our second string players
no,
in at? Didn't we put it at
no.
a certain point?
I think like maybe the last 2 minutes or whatever, but I pretty much think that the players played the whole entire game.
I feel like from what I did see, they was on Saquon's ass, and
Yeah,
they were so focused on Saquon that they left a lot of other people open,
I
Mm-hmm.
and it's
think they
just not one
also.
player on our team that's good.
I think what Philly also showed was because the thing about what's that boy that Mahomes is he's a passer that you can't read where he's passing. Like you can't read his passing game.
Yeah.
And I feel like Philly, I don't know if Philly figured that out because they are the number one defense. I don't know if they figured it out or they figured a pattern or they just was able just to break him down or he just was off last Sunday night. But whatever it was,
I
they
think they
showed
came
that
into
he's
the game.
beatable.
I think they came into the game cocky. I think they came into the game knowing that they were going to win, and Philly was like, "Nah." They did the right thing with paying attention to Saquon because if he take off, he take off. It's no. The problem
Correct.
is you didn't think about anybody else. Where Philly
Right.
had the number one defense Philly had the number one defense, and then I got to bring Baltimore into this, where I think Philly would have had a harder time with Baltimore than the Chiefs because the Chiefs don't have a lot of people that they can play, right? Patrick can run, but he's no Lamar. And then you got Lamar, then you got all of our other players. We got a running back. We got Lamar who can run his ass off. We got all these tight ends that can catch like wide receivers. We got wide receivers that can run. Like Chiefs don't have that. So if it was Baltimore and Philly, y'all would have a game on y'all hands then.
Yeah, the prediction was the thing I thought of was like the prediction was going to be Baltimore against Philly, and everybody was saying that's going to be a really good game.
Yeah, because even though y'all beat us in the postseason, the regular season, the thing about the regular season and the playoffs, the teams for some reason just play different on the playoffs.
I'm trying to think. I watched that game when Baltimore was here. Wasn't there a lot of stupid shit happening? Was people fighting in the Baltimore game?
I wouldn't. They might have been. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think I saw a few fights break out. or like a little argument.
But I don't think. I think with the Chiefs, though, I don't think they still gonna be talked about because they're a good team, but they not gonna be like people ain't gonna talk about them the way they gonna talk about Philly now.
Yeah, they calling it a dynasty now. What does that mean?
Championship.
Yeah, 3 championships. I don't know if you would consider them a dynasty though. Would they be considered a dynasty because they didn't win that third one?
Yeah, they haven't. They got to win a third to be. I don't know how many.
They have 3, but there was that break between when Tampa beat them.
Got it.
We went a couple of times. I think we went twice and lost at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I think that was the year that they lost to Kansas.
Yeah.
I never forget. They was up. I never forget that game. They was up. I went into the store. I thought they had won the game, and I came back out and they said they lost. I was like, damn, maybe it been like 2 or 3 years ago. I couldn't believe it. They lost.
Yeah.
And we was up.
But congrats to Philly.
Yep, congrats to Philly.
Our parade is
Friday.
Yeah.
Y'all. I will say the NFC, which is what Philly is part of, they got some good competition over. They got the Commanders and the Eagles. I think that's it. Just the Commanders and the Eagles. I don't think there's no other good
NFC
teams.
North.
Yeah, I don't think there's no other good teams over there.
Y'all be seeing Gilly on the
Yeah, he's supposed to be on Club Shay Shay this week.
Oh, good. I'm good. You know his son got killed here, so everybody's like happy for Gilly. Philly is crazy, man.
I just need y'all if y'all can get the basketball team together, y'all be good to go.
I don't know this Joel Embiid person, what his fucking problem is. But it seems like he always got a problem. Like he's always crying about something, or every time people watching the game, like they just be so mad at him. I don't know where he's going, but maybe it's time for him to go.
Yeah, he a crybaby. He always injured.
He's sitting on the floor and shit. Get up, nigga.
That's why I can't watch men's basketball. It's like a whole bunch of babies.
Mm-hmm. Before I go to did y'all watch Paradise yet? Y'all seen Paradise?
No.
I keep hearing people talk about it. What is it about?
Baby. Oh. So
really it's good. Okay.
Yes. How can I say this without giving it away? So
what genre is it? Is it a comedy? Is it a drama? Is it suspense?
It's a drama. It's a drama. But it's like a scandal kind of drama. Like it ain't like nothing where it's not like his. Remember he was on what was that show Sterling K. Brown was on?
This Is Us.
This Is Us. It's nothing like that.
Okay.
Candy don't talk about Paradise is everything. Like so it's about the president being killed, but it's so many. It's about you would think it's that, but by the time you get to the end of episode 1, you'll be like, okay, what is going on? And each episode is different. You learn more and more about these characters and what happened, and who you think it is not that person. And so many plots and twists and stuff like that. It's like 5 episodes out now.
So like some CIA level type shit. So like some CIA type of shit, like
no, that's what I'm saying. Like it's hard to describe. It's hard to describe, but the same people, like the same people who wrote This Is Us, but it's a totally like it's
not the same.
It's not the same.
Okay, well, I know This Is Us writers; they're pretty good, so I'll give it a chance. So wait, have you seen Cross?
No.
Okay.
But
I was going to ask if to compare
Should I be wrong?
See, the thing is, you can't really compare it to anything because, and I can't say what the twist is. Once you see what the twist is at the end, you'll see why you can't compare it to other shows.
Okay, am I going to get the twist at episode 1 or
episode 1?
Okay.
Yeah. But then you keep getting it's not like one. You keep getting them though. Like
it
you
just
know what I'm saying?
Like, ride, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, this gonna happen. This and you ain't. It's a white lady on this. She gonna make you so mad.
They do.
When I tell you she is nasty, she is not to be played with. That's a nasty girl. But it's so good. It's definitely worth the
Who is?
watch. The girl on her name is
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
her name is Sinatra. And baby, when I tell you she's nasty,
Yeah, I had already planned to watch it. I heard some other people say they didn't like the acting. I was just like, but it's Sterling K. Brown. What are you talking about?
oh, the
But
acting is everything.
okay.
But that's why like once y'all watch it, then I can really go into more detail. Because if I go into more detail, I'm gonna be giving it away.
Yeah, no problem. I think I'm gonna start watching it tomorrow. As a matter of fact,
She said, "I don't trust my white women. No, I don't trust my."
She don't trust that white woman. She nasty. And the thing
I'm
about the show is,
so Paradise or Cross first.
I've never seen Cross, so I don't know.
I like
so
Cross, but it's like a psychological thriller. It goes back and forth. It's
well, that's what Paradise does.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch this shit now. We hang up and eat my dinner.
Yep, that's what watch Paradise.
I'm watching for sure tomorrow.
At episode 1, you're going to be hooked. You got it. It is not hard to get through episode 1. You just gotta pay attention. Because when you learn what happened,
I ain't gonna be on my phone. What is it on?
Hulu.
Okay, I think I got Hulu.
I'm about to watch episode 5 now.
It comes out every week.
Every Tuesday, yeah.
Every
so
Tuesday.
5 episodes out right
So
now.
we gonna put the watch now. Well, we still got Beverly Hills for the time being. After that. All right, gang. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, y'all have a good night. Good talking to you.
Bye. I love y'all. Thanks for coming on my channel.
You're welcome.
All right. See y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening, tuning in. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Adios.